Today on Open Throttle 360, we ride along with OT360 host Trip Clark's teenage daughter as she puts her driving skills to the test. We'll go into the vault for a little flashlight drag flashback. We'll check out an '07 Mustang like you have never seen before. We're gonna take a trip near the Maryland border to Roaring Knob Motorsports Complex. That's all coming up on Open Throttle 360.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Well, that's when I get rowdy. Just get on board, strap in, you'll understand that I'm wild, wild and crazy.
Welcome to another episode of Open Throttle 360. I'm Tom Lang.
And I'm Trip Clark. And Tom, you know, I'm a father of 3 kids and I absolutely love being a dad.
I think I hear a butt coming.
There's a but one of the things that I hate more than anything is driving with a teenager who's learning to drive. It is without question the most stressful thing I can do in my life.
I guess that's why you let Michael Schindel do it for you.
Well, Michael's more qualified than I am, that's why. Recently, I took my daughter out to pit race for the car control clinic. It's a great way to learn some mad driving skills for you or your teenage driver. The definition of control is the power to direct the course of events. And in the case of car control, it's about making sure you're the one in charge and not the other way around. So when my 17-year-old daughter, Caitlin, decided she wanted to learn to drive to the mall, I thought what better time to do a segment on car control and what better instructor than Michael Schindel.
Today, with Caitlin specifically, we're going to work on real basic car control. And my role as the instructor is to somewhat distract her, also to instruct her on things that we just automatically take for granted because we've been driving for so long.
I don't have much expectation, but I'm sure that this class will teach me what I need to know.
To do car control training and to really benefit from it, drivers who have 6 months to a year training, they're probably the ideal candidates.
I've driven a total of about 2 hours around a cemetery, like uphill, downhill, just not very much.
And when I say brake, that's what I want you to brake. And what I want you to do is be smooth. Feel that car rotate. Watch my hands. We really want you to exaggerate that. If you go through there at 5 miles an hour, there's no point in doing the exercise.
I've only gone maybe maximum 20 miles per hour, and he's telling me to go 50 through cones that are this far apart from each other.
Now, are you fairly comfortable with driving, period?
I've driven for maybe 2 hours.
Do you like the idea of driving?
No.
Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. All right, know who we're headed for, don't you?
Yep.
Little Timmy there. Keep going, keep going. Brake, 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 hard, hard, hard! Okay, we hit him. Well, we didn't brake hard enough, and we didn't steer. Oh, remember that steering? Oh, yeah.
I was just skidding, so I didn't have control over the steering, and I just hit it head on. Didn't know what to do.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to throw a couple of obstacles at you. Things we want you to brake and swerve around. Turn in there! See how we slid?
Yeah.
Squeeze the brake, squeeze the brake, squeeze, breathe, breathe, breathe out, breathe out. Your neck muscles don't help you brake, by the way. But anyway.
I'm comfortable with Michael, however, he is very focused on not letting me go back into my comfort zone. He is always putting me out of my comfort zone, which is a little off-putting, but something I'm gonna have to deal with.
All right, I'm gonna pull my seat up, and I'm gonna cause you to lose control of the vehicle.
I had no control over the car. Since his foot was on the gas, I couldn't control the speed. I wasn't allowed to touch the brake. I had my feet flat on the ground. That was so scary.
The biggest difference between the flashlight drags and regular NHRA or IHRA drag racing facilities is you can run as many times as you want. At the flashlight drags, there's a gentleman whose name is Ed. He has a green Chevy pickup truck. This truck screams, and this gentleman appears to be 70 years old. He set a record at Waynesburg and made 38 runs in one afternoon.
You can bring anything, you can run on whatever you got, doesn't matter. You can race as many times as you want without getting kicked out, eliminated like when you go to a drag strip. Once you lose, you're done.
And it's fun. I mean, we come here for fun.
We wanted an informal, simple format, fun way of drag racing. And conversations always went back to, oh, when I was a kid, we used to do this on McKnight Road, or geez, we raced down here in Ambridge or on a High River Boulevard, McKee. The places were endless. And we said, well, wait a minute, let's go back and look at the simple way of doing drag racing. And it wasn't bracket racing, and it wasn't classes, and it was just old-fashioned street racing. Heads up, run what you brung kind of a format.
It's a great place to come and run your car, no matter what kind of car it is. This is my work car. I drive it to work every day, and I just bring it out here to try to race some cars. They have this new thing called the pink slip, and what I do is I see a guy in my class with the pink slip, and I'll call him out to go race him. And if I beat him, I win one of these pink slips, and then I sit here and wait for somebody to call me out, and then if I win, I get to keep my pink slip. If they win, they get mine.
You pick the guy you want to race, the guy or the girl or the brother, the sister, the mother, the dad, and you just go and line up, and we start you off with a simple flash of a flashlight.
I actually have no other place to race. I mean, this is the only place around for a few miles. So.
Wonderful thing. Street racing without a ticket.
The parents that come up to us most often are the parents of the tuner guys that are saying, thank you so much for allowing my kid to have a place to race, get him off the street, but he still gets to enjoy his passion, to learn the engineering, to learn the science, to learn the physics, to learn everything there is to learn about cars. That's what they get to do.
It's drag racing, and that's why people come. We had DJs, people came up out of the crowd and said, could you please turn the music off? We want to hear the motors, we want to hear the burnouts, we want to hear the gear changes. We don't want the music playing during the races.
I'm 59 years old. I've been to drag races since I was like 7.
I like racing.
We have a few rules. Street legal, cars, trucks. But our number one rule, followed closely by the number 2 rule, is be safe and have fun. And yes, you can do both at the flashlight drags.
Still to come, a look at that 07 Mustang we promised. We'll see how Kat finishes up with her car control clinic. And we're headed to Roaring Knob for some dirt action. That's next on OT360.
With more than 3 decades of experience and 130 suppliers under one roof, Ludy's Chevy Warehouse is your one-stop restoration shop for sheet metal, brakes, emblems, chrome, and more. Need restoration parts for Chevy Impala, Bel Air, or Biscayne? We've got a catalog for that. We've got parts for Tri-5 and Chevy trucks, Chevelle, Monte Carlo, and El Camino, Chevy Nova, and Camaro. It's all at Ludy's Chevy Warehouse. Call today for a free catalog or visit us at a swap meet near you.
The wonder of summer is that I never know what kind of adventure awaits. The days are longer and the breeze feels a little sweeter. And thanks to Volvo, I'll pay nothing for repairs or maintenance for 5 years. Nothing. They even cover my first month's payment. So I'll be happy wherever the summer takes me. The Wonder of Summer event.
Lease a 2015 Volvo S60 for $329 a month. Visit PittsburghVolvo.com for details.
When we first started out, I thought that I was going to be helping someone. That is not how it has turned out. He has helped me and my family see things in a whole different light. He is our family. He's our unblood relative. He's my best friend.
Best friends.
Make a friend, make a family, make a difference.
It's Delaney Chevrolet's Super Summer Sales event now through June 30th at Delaney Chevrolet. Hurry in for these great deals. Drive home in a new 2014 Chevy Cruze. Buy it now for $15,135. Or how about a 2014 Chevy Silverado? Buy it now for $31,151. Visit online at DelaneyChevrolet.com for other great offers. Hurry, the Delaney Chevrolet Super Summer Sales event ends June 30th. Chevrolet, find new roads. Delaney, it's all right here.
One of the most popular cars to ever come out of Detroit is the Ford Mustang. First introduced to the public as the pace car for the 1964 Indy 500 and the model that invented the pony car class of automobile. Out of the factory, they've come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. But if you want a little more punch than your standard palette of colors, you need to take it to the pros.
When you see a sweet custom car, it's easy to be distracted by the shine of the chrome or the depth of the gorgeous paint job. But like a Picasso or a Rembrandt, there's a story behind these paint jobs. Sometimes it's stories of resurrecting high school memories. Sometimes the stories are even more poignant. Here's one of those stories.
I'm Gary Mattson. I'm from South Park. The car is an 07 Mustang. I named it Little Muscle because it's a blown V6. I'm dynoed at 304 at the rear wheels. It's got to be around 340 the motor, I guess. County cops, South Park cops, follow me. I guess they figure it's some young kid driving. They pull up next to me, see this old guy driving it, and they wave at me and keep on going. Is that on? Yeah. This is a 6, a blowing 6. I'll never grow up.
It's safe to say that any other passenger besides Gary's girlfriend would be dazzled by his Mustang. But even those who may not be impressed at first by the speed and power of this engine can't deny the gorgeous paint job courtesy of Bruce Harvey Pro Comp.
The whole paint is 7 different blues in there. It's all done with airbrush. Bruce Harvey from Pro Comp Custom did it. He did the same thing on a radiator cover. The flames go back into the doors. All the ponies on the car are all skeletons. The front, the sides, my seats are embroidered. My shirt's even done like that. Went to the point of getting a tattoo on my arm. That was a Bruce creation also. As a matter of fact, I'm going for the second tattoo tomorrow. I like the first one so much. The door handles have been shaved off, and I've been asked more than once, how do you get in? I said, well, you ever watch Dukes of Hazzard? But I'm a little bit too old to be sliding across the hood. So you just hit the remote control, the door pops open, and that's it. Everything on this car has been changed. It's either been repainted, retouched, hardly anything left original from Ford. The gas tank on Mustangs are over here on the side. Bruce went and took that off, we filled that in, and then in order to put the gas in the car, he decides we're going to do them with the tail lights. This car's won just about everything. The National Mustang Racing Association. It's won World of Wheels in Pittsburgh, Detroit, and Cleveland. My son and I took the whole dash apart just to put LED lights in the air conditioning vents. At nighttime, it looks like there's fire coming out of that. The headliner is all gray suede with blue and has LED lights behind it. The door panels where it says Stang, I made those. I had a 4x4 sheet of polished aluminum, and I literally made a pattern out of cardboard, did them in the front and the back.
What was once a gray run-of-the-mill Mustang has been transformed into a truly one-of-a-kind ride thanks to Bruce and Gary's commitment to his hobby, or is it his obsession?
Probably a lot of people say it's an obsession. But like I tell everybody, I don't smoke, don't drink. If you golf and you go twice a week, you know, that gets expensive. This just gets a little bit more expensive. There are going to be more modifications to this thing. It's not done, and I don't think these cars are ever done, to tell you the truth. I've had a lot of Mustangs, but this is the favorite. Somebody told me last summer they seen my car, and I said, you didn't see my car because mine doesn't come out. And they went, oh yeah, we've seen it at Washington, it's just like yours. I said, no, there's not another car like this. You didn't see my car.
Next on OT360, Kat gets a little more comfortable behind the wheel during her car control training, and we'll have to check in on the dirt action from Roaring Knob.
Looking for a one-stop shop for all of your dirt, drag, and street machine needs? Look no further than Hoosier Tire Mid-Atlantic and Precise Racing Products. Precise is the leading distributor for Hoosier Racing tires and VP Racing fuel for Pennsylvania and Maryland. We also have a wide range of parts and accessories for circle track, drag racing, and street performance. Visit PreciseRacing.com and enter coupon code OT360 to receive a free hat on your next purchase. Precise Racing Products. We sell speed.
Or swimming, you can't swim, you can't open up your eyes, you know. Goodness sakes, if you go in the ocean, they're drying, they're falling out.
My wife was up on the beach and I was in the ocean and I come out of the ocean. Like I said, I can't see past this, so I'm walking up the beach and I walk up to each lady that's and they're like looking at me like I'm a pervert, you know. Sorry, I'm just trying to find my life. This is great now. I was just at the beach this year and can see a lot of things at the beach now. I didn't see before. It's great.
It's the Delaney Honda Super Summer Sales Event now through June 30th at Delaney Honda. Hurry in to lease a 2014 Honda Civic Coupe CVT LX for $169 a month for 36 months. Or lease a 2014 Honda Pilot 4-wheel drive LX for $289 a month for 36 months. Delaney Honda is the area's best location for certified pre-owned Hondas. Visit online at DelaneyHonda.com for other great offers. Hurry, the Delaney Honda Summer Super Sales Event ends June 30th. Delaney, it's all right here.
When it comes to luxury and performance, Buick takes a backseat to no one. Arnold Palmer Motors in Latrobe features the best of Buick, including the 2014 Buick Verano. Verano represents a new generation of mid-sized Buick luxury by blending performance-ready styling, comfort, and advanced IntelliLink technology. Visit Arnold Palmer Motors today and experience the 2014 Buick Verano for yourself.
Earlier, you got a chance to see me shrug my parental duties of the time-honored torture of teaching a teenager how to drive. I left her in some pretty good hands, though, so let's see if Caitlin's learned anything from her car control clinic out at Pit Race.
The most difficult driving test was definitely the lane changing one because the course was hard to maneuver through since it was so narrow. And we had to go 50 miles an hour through a course and then brake a little and then go out of the course. I'm nervous for this one.
This one's a little more intense because you have to go fast enough for it to be meaningful but slow enough to make it. Eyes up, hit the car, let it work, let it swerve. There you go. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now keep going. Go. Good, good, good. Oh, perfect. Go, 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 go. That was beautiful. That was perfect. Nice and smooth. Your eyes stayed little. Wow, what an improvement. All right, we're at the end of the day here. We're going to do a final exercise. We're simulating an emergency situation where we have to get somewhere quickly. So we're going to drive certainly within our capabilities, but we're going to drive with some authority and some attitude, so to speak. We're ready to go. Go, go, go. Come on. Go. Gotta go. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Go fast. Go fast. Go fast. Brake and turn. Brake and turn. Brake hard. Brake hard. Brake hard. Hard, 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 hard.
Was that better?
Was it better? That was perfect. To say, you know, somebody watched that last exercise and you say, oh, how long has she been driving? 2 hours would not be even on the checkbox.
Michael was a very good instructor. He knew how apprehensive I was and he pushed me to my limit, and I knew that that's what I had to do to learn something out of this.
Caitlin, I'll tell you what, I was nervously apprehensive this morning when I heard that she had barely enough time to learn how to turn the car on, put it in gear, and make the car move. But I'll tell you what, at the end of the day, I'd put her up against any student that was here. If she ever needs to do a panic stop, I know she's got the skills necessary to do it successfully. So it was a great day for me and a great day for her, I hope.
You did well. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Even though you didn't have much of a choice.
Yeah.
still to come. Drivers and racers from all over the area submitted their GoPro footage. See if yours makes the show.
A family-owned and operated racing enterprise specializing in restoration work, chassis setup, transmission work, hard-to-find parts, and vintage car sales. Zappa Racing is the place to go for your road racing needs. Visit ZappaRacing.com and find out what the Fighting Bee is all about. Zappa Racing.
It's the Delaney Subaru Super Summer Sales Event going on now through June 30th at Delaney Subaru. You'll love Delaney's great deals and huge inventory of vehicles. Lease a 2014 Subaru Legacy for $189 a month for 36 months. Or lease a 2014 Subaru Outback for $269 a month for 36 months. Visit online at DelaneySubaru.com for other great offers. Hurry, the Subaru Super Summer Sales Event ends June 30th. Delaney, it's all right here.
I feel like glasses and contacts is it's a crutch. It's like you would have a disability if you didn't have if I didn't have my contacts or glasses. It was like taking a wheelchair off of somebody who can't walk. They lose that. You just lose something and LASIK surgery really, it gave something back to me that it was like giving somebody who can't walk legs.
It's the shortest procedure I think I've ever had medically, and it did the most.
Looking for a one-stop shop for all of your dirt, drag, and street machine needs? Look no further than Hoosier Tire Mid-Atlantic and Precise Racing Products. Precise is the leading distributor for Hoosier Racing tires and VP Racing fuel for Pennsylvania and Maryland. We also have a wide range of parts and accessories for circle track, drag racing, and street performance. Visit PreciseRacing.com and enter coupon code OT360 to receive a free hat on your next purchase. Precise Racing Products. We sell speed.
Well, Tom, another episode in the can.
Trip, I think your daughter might make a good co-host for this show.
For me or for you?
Either or both.
Both, maybe. Both.
Well, that about wraps up another episode of Open Throttle 360. Don't forget, you can view all of our episodes and segments online at OpenThrottle360.com.
Let us know you're watching and like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
Get out and support your local racetrack or attend one of the many car cruises that are happening all over our region.
If you're looking for a car cruise near you, just go to carcruises.com or you can go to Open Throttle 360 and click on the events calendar.
Hey Trip, you hear about the guy that's addicted to drinking brake fluid?
No.
It's bad, but he can stop anytime he wants.
We'll see you next time.
Next week on Open Throttle 360, Tom and Trip head back to the flashlight drags to see who can pick a winner this time. We chat with one of the cleanest 72 cutlasses you'll ever see. We head to Motordrome Speedway to pay tribute to the men and women of our military. We talk with a family of racers almost 3 generations deep. And as always, we GoPro. That's all coming up on the next Open Throttle 360.